Hey there, welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show. So pleased to introduce to you artist Robert Siegel. He participated in the Kimball Arts Festival this past weekend. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, thank you. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing just perfect. It's so great to have you here. I always love giving you guys some insight into these wonderful artists that visit our town here in Park City. And where are you from originally?
Originally from New Jersey, born and raised.
Excellent. And give me a little bit of background about how you actually started into ceramics, into your where did that line of creativity come from?
When I was about 10 years old at summer camp, we had a choice between the
summer camp. Everything begins in summer camp. Right?
Choice between the ceramic studio and the arts and crafts shack.
Okay.
And I was just drawn to the clay from the time I was a little kid.
No kidding.
I don't know what it is. There's the tactileness, everything about it. Just couldn't get away from it.
Well, clearly it's worked out for you. I mean, you've been featured. I'm just going to name a couple, and I want you to name the rest. So
sure.
People Magazine, and what was the other one?
Martha Stewart. In Style. House Beautiful. Rachel Ray.
This is incredible.
There's actually too many I can't even remember all of them.
Wow,
but yeah.
I mean, that's phenomenal that you've had that much coverage.
Yeah, we've been very fortunate.
I mean, that's amazing, and you sold out nearly this weekend. You're going back for more.
Absolutely. We had such a great festival that we have to go back to LA, restock, and then head up to Jackson next weekend.
That's a nice problem to have.
It is a great problem to have.
I like that. Well, tell me more about your background. So it all started when you were 10. Where'd you go from there?
So from there, I continued to work with clay in high school, and actually I guess through grade school and everything else.
Sure.
And then I went on to college and studied studio art with a concentration in ceramics. And then post-college, I moved to a city called Jindajian in China, the birthplace of porcelain as we know it. Wow. And there I spent a year doing an apprenticeship and a residency learning ancient traditional Chinese porcelain making.
So what is ancient traditional Chinese porcelain making?
So it's more based on the techniques that they use.
Okay.
The Chinese will throw and make everything very thick, wait for the clay to get bone dry, and then trim it down very thin. In the US, we're taught to sort of throw as thin as you can, do as little trimming as possible, and it's just the total opposite.
Wow.
And with their techniques, you can get this like really true eggshell type porcelain.
Interesting.
Very thin, very translucent, and it's just this beautiful, bone china.
Wow, what a fascinating background to have to lead you into this into here in Park City. So tell me about these pieces that you have
So
here.
These pieces are all hand thrown on the potter's wheel. I throw everything myself and then trimmed, glazed, and then hand painted with a 24-karat gold luster. Then they go back in the kiln and fired for their last time. And these are some of our most popular pieces these days. This gold has just been doing really well for us.
Yeah, these ones were featured on some of those magazines that I saw on your site.
They were.
Wow. And I wanted to mention too, you may not be able to see it. If you don't mind, I'm going to.
No, please.
I'm going to be very careful as I show you that you have orange in here. And those ones are red. Do you have other colors, or is it just the orange and the red?
These are just the orange and red, but we are a custom-made studio. So you can customize and do any color combination you want.
Ooh, I like that. How long does it take for you to make a piece like this?
To get one of these pieces through the entire process is about 3 weeks.
Oh, wow.
From start to finish.
That's amazing. So this is some of what you've got, and you featured these this weekend?
We did.
Wow. Sold out pretty well.
Sold almost all of our gold.
Ah, that's amazing. And then you also have this for us as well. Tell me about that.
So we just moved into making candles, and we're using an organic soy beeswax blend with a mild, these have a vanilla scent. And the beautiful thing about these objects is once the candle has burned out, you have a beautiful little reusable porcelain vessel.
I like that. That's gorgeous.
Thank you.
How fun. So tell me about some of the other items that you've got in, kind of what's in the works. How does your creative process develop when it comes to new items?
Right now I'm actually in the process. I'm doing an exclusive collaboration with Room and Board, which will be launching in the fall. And then one of my best friends just moved back from New York, and we're combining our businesses and now moving into furniture and lighting and a whole sort of array of other design.
Seems like a perfect partnership given all the home and decor magazines that have been featuring you.
That's exactly
it would
right.
make perfect sense. What do you enjoy most about the creative process?
I really love the physicality of it. I love the fact that I can get up and go and take a ball of clay and make it into anything I want. And the actual, the hands on the clay is something that I can't get away from. The tactile sense. It's just,
wow. Were you the kid when you were younger, just always
touching everything, taking everything apart?
You're like at the doctor's office, stop touching everything.
That
you
was
were that
me.
Kid.
I was that kid.
I see it. Yeah. Well, when it comes to creating something like this, like you say, it's a very, I would think a very personal experience because, like you said, you hand through these. What is it like for you when you're selling them? I mean, that's a good feeling, right? But at the same time, you're like, here's my baby, please take care of it.
It is, you know, I often feel like it's my little children. Like these are my children going out in the world.
How is that? Gosh, I'm just kidding, that's terrible. But all the same, as an artist, I mean, you would think there's certainly a connection there that you would hope goes with it, right?
There definitely is.
Wow. What do you hope people get from these pieces to have them in their home? Because they're in these very personal spaces. They go from, you know, your workplace to, you know, having that personal connection and creating them, and then they go out to the world. It's kind of this, I would think, almost a surreal concept of, wow, I have a piece of something beautiful that I've created that other people want in their homes. What is that like for you as an artist? It
is a great feeling to have people really like your work and get excited about being able to own something that you've created. I mean, you said it exactly. You can't really describe that feeling.
Why, thank you, Robert.
Yeah, I mean,
glad I can speak for you.
Yeah. But no, that's the truth. It feels incredible when anyone, you know, comes and wants something that you've made, to spend, you know, their hard-earned money on something to put in their home. Because exactly, it's a very personal space, and there is a connection then with every client.
That's beautiful, the concept. And then, like I said, you were just at the Kimball Arts Center this week, or rather, festival this weekend. Where can we find you next?
Next weekend we will be up in Jackson for the Jackson Hole Art Festival, and then we will be in Sausalito for Labor Day.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Yeah, that should be
schedule ahead of you.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, where can we find out more information about you?
You can find out more info at robertsiegelstudio.com.
And we can order there?
You can order online.
All right.
Absolutely.
Very good. Well, thank you so much, sir.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for visiting us here in Park City. It was such a pleasure. Be sure to check out more of Robert online. It is about 52 minutes after the hour. When we get back, we have much more to share with you. Don't go away.